really right now?
No, you really can't.
I'm a little busy.
What a famous. Marilyn, oh God.
Good to see you.
It's
Look
so
at that you're
good
here.
to see
I
you.
love those shirts.
Yeah.
We'll take a picture with us. Hello, are you the newsman?
That's Kevin Tierney.
Hi, Kevin. Thank you.
Looks like it. Okay. Uh-oh.
Anyways, welcome everybody. Appreciate you coming out from wherever you came from, and we're gonna try to give you a little tour today, give you some idea of some of the things we do here. Of course, that's gonna happen over the next 3 days, I guess. And today, I guess the whole idea is just to go visit the birds in the barn and get pictures with birds. And I've also opened up one of the breeding compartments where there's no eaglets in, that I'm going to let people just go in and take a peek in there to see what that's like. Okay, some of you may know that we had moved Isaiah and Mrs. Jefferson off the park because of the tree falling inside the aviary and damaging that part of the aviary, which will be fixed in November. But anyways, you'll get to see what one of these breeding compartments look like compared to what we have at Dollywood. You know, the ones at Dollywood are more natural looking, but these are more private. So you get to see that. And I guess whatever else they have planned for you. I don't know everything that's planned, but I just wanted to say I really appreciate you all, appreciate your friendship on Facebook, appreciate your support of the Eagle Foundation, and we've got a lot of great volunteers here. I want to thank all the mods that are here and all the Zoomers, our great Zoomers. They really work pretty hard. They're almost like full-time employees without getting paid. I mean, they put in a lot of time. I know Jolene and Cindy and some of the others, Gretchen, well, there's a lot of names. I can't mention them all, but a lot of you guys put a lot of time in, so we really appreciate you. Crystal, huh?
Best non-paying job we ever had.
Okay, and you too, Jerry. You put a lot of time in as well. So anyway, hey, did you see our new Challenger for President t-shirts?
Yes!
So he's officially running. He made the announcement before we made the shirts. So we were going to hold a press conference, but we didn't have enough microphones. So anyway, well, look, God bless y'all. I guess what we're going to do is we'll try to get a picture in here. Maybe Kevin will take a quick shot for somebody when he gets a moment. I'll just put it right there.
All right.
All right. So I guess if you guys take it from here, you'll get the foundation sign if you take your pictures from there, like right in there. All right, so Julia, let's back up here. Hey, all the staff needs to be in. All the staff needs to be in wherever they are.
Are we done?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey, everybody look at John. What?
John.
Hey, John.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, here, before we're done, get everybody, wait.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, everybody wave at me, because mine are video. Ready? 1, 2, 3, wave!
Wave, everybody. Challenger, wave. Wave, Challenger. Okay.
Al, you gonna stay with us now?
Okay.
We gonna tell Al what to do.
Okay, first year attendees right here. And we're going to do a second picture. All right. And make room for Challenger when he comes in here. We'll get you out of the heat soon, Nancy.
Thank you.
Okay, slip in here, Julia.
Peanut.
We got all first year people, all people who are not in the picture, please move that way. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cantrips, allocations.
Okay.
There's a piece for a minute's room.
Okay. Thanks, Jim. Okay, everybody. You ready? Okay. Go ahead, take it off, Julia. So this is part of his daily exercise that he gets in here just to keep him conditioned. Right now he's going through his annual feather molt, so he's off the road till the end of August, and he has to replace all of his feathers. So we're really kind of fattening him up in here to make that whole process go faster. But he still has to be exercised every day, so this is where that happens. On occasion, sometimes if we're getting ready for a big event, and let's say maybe it's the first couple events of the year, we'll rehearse them inside of a theater at Country Tonight or the Smoky Mountain Opry if we're doing an indoor event, and sometimes we'll go to the UT Stadium and rehearse them for a major outdoor event. But once he get going and he's on the road for a while, we don't need to do that. He just rehearses in the stadiums that he shows up at to do the events and stuff.
Caitlin's going to come in with our next bird, so Victory's going to go back out and enjoy the sunshine.
This is Barry. He's a barred owl, B-A-R-R-E-D, not to be confused with a barn owl. They are one of the most vocal species of owl. So if you're ever out in the woods and you hear something that kind of sounds like coo 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 cooks for you, and then kind of like a woman screaming, that's these guys. And something a little different about owls, they have 2 toes in the front and 2 toes in the back when they rip. whereas like a hawk or an eagle would have 3 in the front and 1 in the back. And that's so that when they go down to pinpoint their prey, they're able to flip it up a little bit easier. And if you've ever heard that an owl can turn its head around 360 degrees, well, it can one time, and then it pops off and goes across the stage. They can turn their head 270 degrees though, because they have 14 vertebrae in their neck, whereas normally we only have 7.
It's okay.
So we've got. So this is Orion and this is Dolly. They get their names from that beautiful brick red tail. They actually don't acquire that tail color until they're almost a year and a half old. And so prior to that, they have more brownish colored tail. Most common bird prey you're going to see anywhere. There's over 1 million of them in the United States. Sometimes I refer to these birds as chicken hawks, but about 90% of what they eat in the wild are mice and rats. So they play a crucial role in the environment. They eat tons of mice and rats.
So I'm going to talk about the AEF's captive breed and release program. We have 5 aviaries in this building back here, and then we have 3 breeding enclosures at Dollywood. And all of our eagles lay eggs every spring, and as long as they're viable, they'll hatch, and then we'll release them into the wild at our hack tower on Douglas Lake. And currently we have a few eaglets over here, and of course we have little E over at Dollywood, and they're all getting up there in age, and they'll be going to the hack tower pretty soon. And if you don't know what a hack tower is, it's basically an artificial nesting tower on stilts and overlooks the lake. There's a large barred door where they can see out. They can see their natural environment where they're supposed to hunt after they're released in the wild. At 13 weeks of age, we'll open those doors and they will take their first flight without any practice beforehand. All they can do is really flap their wings in their nest and get strong enough to take a first flight. It's instinctual. And so is hunting, and as long as we don't give them human contact and association with food, they're always fine. And of course we have to handle them. We put bands on all of our eaglets, potential tags, which are very visible in photos. So for the first year, 2, 3, they'll oftentimes stay on until 4 sometimes if we're lucky. But people photograph them and send them to the bird banding laboratory. They can look it up and they say, oh, this eagle came from the American Eagle Foundation. And of course, everyone knows about Lady Independence. Yeah. That's our most awesome success story. She's nesting in Sevierville. She was released in either 2007 or 2008. 2008, yep. And their eaglets just fledged, I think. 2 of them, right? Is the third, all 3 of them? Okay, I just heard about the last 2.
Yeah, the third one yesterday morning, baby hawks.
Ah. So we're all really excited about that. And yeah, this is our last week we released 2 eaglets, and they were our 136th and 137th eaglet released into the wild. So next year we're hoping to surpass our 150 mark. We still have about 9 left to release this summer. Fall owl.
All right, so what I wanted to do is, many of you have never seen one of these off-park breeding compartments, and these are very private breeding compartments, and the birds have, do very well in here breeding. We've been hatching eaglets in here for a number of years, and so most of these pairs came from the San Francisco Zoo when they closed their program down. They had a breeding program because they used to release some of their eaglets on Catalina Island and all that. And so they were looking for a place to care for all the birds together, and they chose us. And I flew on a FedEx jet from San Francisco to here with all 9, I think there was 9 eagles at the time. And it was a lot of fun. And Julia came with me. She was just a little girl. She wanted to come along on the FedEx jet. And as we were flying into Tennessee, I said, the pilot just invited me to go and sit in the cockpit and see what it looked like, I said, Julia, you go instead of me. And so she sat there and she fell right asleep. And I missed the opportunity. But anyway, so these guys in here, the compartment that we're going into, right here, Faithful and Peace, their eaglets have already been taken to the Hack Tower. Jack Hanna and I took them to the Hack Tower when he was here on the 9th, and it's going to be part of the TV special that he'll have in the fall. But these are different than on the park. Many of you have been on Dollywood Park, some of you haven't, but you'll see that the nests over there are just much more natural looking because it's a naturally landscaped exhibit. But in here, it's a nest box. You'll see behind the nest box, there's like a little door, and that's where we, if we need to take eggs out and put them in an incubator and check them, or if we put eaglets in there or whatever, we go through that door right there. And then when we remove them and take them to the Hack Tower, we take them out of the back door. So in case you're wondering what that glass window is there. So I'm going to just let each of you peek in. We can't walk in because the birds are on the nest and I don't want them to freak out. So we're going to peek in the door. And then so you come in, peek in the door, and leave and let the next person, okay? Thank you. Yeah. That's the nest box.
Oh man, this is so incredible. I can't even believe it. Me
All right,
either.
where are you from?
Pennsylvania,
All right.
Washington State,
Awesome.
Seattle
Wow.
area.
Is that right?
Yep.
First time?
First time.
Awesome.
Yeah, see all this on the website. I just feel so blessed to be here. It's just amazing. I got bumps all over.
That's cool. It is neat.
It is.
Probably a
He's got it on something else. I don't know what he did. Oh, okay.
Just headed in the right direction. We're excellent over. Not yet. Maybe the winter of it.
1, 2, 3, wave.
Hi.
All the mods. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's do mods. We're gonna go.
Hey, there's Beth.
Deal with it. Hot. Get in there.
Come on, don't waste time arguing in the sun. Let's just get
You were dead as
Yeah, now. 1, 2, 3.
these debates can go on.
Okay, wave at me.
Wave.